Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, and welcome to another episode of Fight Night. I am Josie. That is my best friend in the world, Mr. William H.D. Morgan, if you will, baby.
How y'all doing tonight?
Actually getting to see him on camera tonight. Enjoy the experience, ladies and gentlemen. Will, hit it for me. Hit it.
Oh man, that was a good one. Hold on one second. Oh my gosh.
Round one, fight.
There we go.
It is Fight Night. We are going to dive right into it. Mr. Killicious will be joining us at some point, hopefully. If not, you just get to look at our lovely faces tonight. The OG crew in the house right here.
Yep.
All right, Will. So, All Out has officially made wrestling history. Largest pro wrestling show ever.
That's pretty good for AEW.
I mean, it really is. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great look.
Yep. Really good for AEW.
Here's my question.
Sure.
But is the card so far living up to that?
No. Outside of MJF and Adam Cole, in my opinion.
Don't get me wrong. Any match that Sting's in, and Swerve is hot right now. Darby is hot. Don't get me wrong. That'll be a good match. I'm not one of those people. Sting can still go. Like, he's shown it over and over again. He can go in AEW. They limit him for a reason.
Yeah.
So MJF and Adam Cole be a good one. MJF and Adam Cole for the ROH tag titles will also be a good one. But there's a couple of matches I'm just like,
I'm still trying to figure why are we having MJF and Adam Cole go twice.
Well, so Adam Cole came out last week on AEW and said he wants to win tag gold in AEW, and they didn't win the AEW titles. So he said to him about going for the ROH tag titles on the same night. Like we've discussed the last couple of weeks, I fully believe Adam Cole is going to turn on MJF at All In. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. And I think it's just to add another layer to the story, another thing.
Right.
What's another match on the card?
I mean, it's like you got FTR versus the Young Bucks. Fuck the Young
Bucks.
Which
you can hate on the Young Bucks all you want, but that's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match. It will. They've had two so far, and this is going to be another good one. So you can't say it's not going to be.
I just don't like the Young Bucks.
I know you don't like the Young Bucks. I don't like Jim Cornette, but sometimes I'll show him some respect. Sometimes he has a good point.
All right, we got the women's match, 4-way for the AEW women's
tournament. So far, we know it's Sheeta,
Tony Storm, and Saraya.
Tony Storm, Saraya. So there's still one more to join it. Personally,
you know who it's going to be.
Who's it going to be? Britt?
It's going to be Baker.
No, Britt lost. Britt lost her match.
She did lose that tournament. Okay.
Yeah, she lost. I believe she lost her match. I could be wrong. Honestly, if I had my choice, it would be Willow.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
But
I'm glad Sheeta won though.
Sheeta? Yeah. Do you like Sheeta getting a second reign?
Yep.
Yeah, you respect that. So do I. You got to give it to her. She held it down during the COVID era for the women's division, and she deserved to have that title with some crowd for a little bit. Like, she deserved that. And I like that they didn't push it right away. They let it build. However, do you feel like there's a little bit there that Sheeta as a heel would be very interesting.
I think she would be a good heel.
Yeah,
I think she would be.
especially with
can
that
have,
fucking kendo stick, man. She can swing that thing, man.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, it'd be more like kind of Tommy Dreamer-ish heel.
Yeah, that'd be
You
interesting.
know.
That'd be
Yeah.
interesting. Did you ever watch her in Stardom?
2 times I got a chance to watch her in Stardom. And I like Stardom. They got a lot of younger up-and-comers over there as well as some vets. It's hard to catch them though. You got to catch a lot of this stuff on YouTube.
Fight.
Yeah.
If you are man, I have yet to meet a person and we are some fanatics when it comes to wrestling, but I have yet to meet a person who watches all the shit on Fight Network and pays all that goddamn money.
That's a lot of money, man. I ain't
It
got it like
is,
that.
man. Even for like the indie shows, you're paying $10. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you go and watch reality wrestling. You can watch. I think you can watch his weekly shows free, but then his pay-per-views.
But pay-per-view he charges, yeah. But his weekly stuff you can watch for free. And they got some, and ROW got some talent too.
Yeah, it does. Booker's a good teacher, and whoever he's got running it, even though he takes all the credit.
Yeah, he does.
Booker's on that list
does.
for me, man. Booker's on that list. Like I feel like he's just turning into one of those old heads that's just stuck in the past. And
I mean, but understand though where he's coming from. I mean, that's his era. And that's all he really truly knows.
Well, dude, if you want to give him that excuse, you got to give that to Cornette, to Bischoff, McMahon.
Oh, I've always given that to Cornette because Cornette can't see the forest from the trees. Now,
But this is the thing. We've had the discussion, you and I, about how none of their style of wrestling would work anymore. It wouldn't work. It would not be popular.
No. But at the same point, though, you have to understand where their opinions are coming from. Their opinions are coming from based off what they saw, what they went through. So, it's kind of hard to hold that against them. Because they haven't. How long has Booker been since he's been really active?
I know, but you look at guys like Dean Malenko and Lance Storm and these vets that are coaching on both sides, WWE and AEW, who are developing this new type of product. They see that the wrestling evolves. It always has. If we still wrestled like we did in the 20s, fuck, dude, wrestling would have died.
You're right. But all I'm saying is with Booker and particularly Cornette.
Cornette is just, he's stuck there. He's never
stuck. And the opinions that they formulate, I'm not saying it's right, but the opinions that they formulate is based off what they went through as wrestlers in their time. Is it right? No, but that's all they really have to go off of. Now, Booker, you could say that he shouldn't have that excuse because he's helped training today's wrestlers.
He's training the new generation. He's training these guys. Well, and Booker really only shits on AEW. Really.
I never really seen him say anything negative about AEW.
He said a couple of things. I would say that Bully Ray on Busted Open is more judgmental than, but also both of them have said positive things. Where Cornette, I think you could count on one hand the number of positive things he said about AEW.
Oh yeah. Because like I say, Cornette is stuck in the time of storyline.
And Bischoff is right there too. Bischoff is.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I think Bischoff, something there is spiteful. I think Bischoff is pissed that he never got offered a contract with AEW. Because at one point, you got to remember, he was on TV a couple of times for AEW, and then he started shitting on him. And I think his is he's pissed that he never got a contract offer or something.
Yeah.
But back to All In. So there's still at least a couple of matches that are going to get added. Jericho's going to get added against someone. I've heard over and over that's going to be Ospreay. People are shitting on that, and I was like, that sounds like an awesome match to me. Like,
now, hold on. Now, according to this, Britt Baker's still in his tournament.
She is okay. Well, then if
She
that's
has to go up against the bunny.
well, yeah, if that's the case, you're right.
Yeah.
It's going to be Britt. So,
Yes, it's gonna be Brett. I think it's gonna be Brett.
would you like to see Britt win it?
As much
Out
as
of those four,
as much as I'd like to see Brett win it, she don't need it.
I
in
don't
my
know.
opinion.
I don't know if that's
I
the
don't think
case.
she needs it.
Her popular. I feel like Britt. I like face Britt. I know not everybody does, but I like face Britt. But I kind of feel like maybe she needs another heel turn.
Yeah, but that don't mean
But
she
I
needs
would
to
kind of
keep
like to see her have a run with the title as a face too.
it. Yeah. I just like Sheeta. I just like the fact that she's doing her thing, holding it down. And I feel that she should have a lengthy reign just for that, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And she can go. So
She
you
can
know,
go. Sheeta
Mhm.
is one of the top women in that division for sure.
easily.
So some of the speculative matches: Jericho versus Osprey. How do you feel about that?
Jericho better put Osprey over.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That
well,
wouldn't benefit Jericho.
I think the whole JAS seems like it's about to come. It's coming to an end. They basically all quit last week on Dynamite.
Mm.
And he's supposed to join. It looks like he might join the Don Callis family. I don't think he's going to actually. And then I think he's going to go into this match alone, and then he'll lose to Osprey.
Yeah. I think it'd still be a good match though, but I think
Yeah,
Jericho should
that's
put
more
it
my
over.
point. I agree with you. I think Osprey does need to go over.
Snowman, what's up, dude?
Also, the other we're supposed to find out Kenny Omega's opponent this tomorrow night. So the thoughts are Takeshita, which I'm not
overly enthused with that.
Yeah, that match doesn't really excite me. The other one would be Omega, Hangman Page, Ibushi versus shit. I can't remember who the other fucking
Why not
team
throw
is.
CM Punk in the fray?
I wish they would. Oh, and I wanted to talk about that, man. I don't know if it's some of it might be kayfabe, and I really can't tell anymore with this. But man, the drama around that fucking man, Jesus Christ!
Yeah. I told you, he's a piece of shit. At the end of the day, he's a piece of shit. Can he wrestle? Of course. But
You talk on the mic, yes.
you talking about but he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it just seems like he was shitting on Paige again this week after the cameras went off. He was he supposedly got into it with Jungle Boy Jack Perry. He got into it with Ryan Namath.
He need to leave Jungle Boy alone. Let my boy live.
What the fuck, man? Just like I thought
can't.
you were all about having a peaceful locker room.
Josie, I have never seen one wrestler have this much drama around him. Even Hogan hadn't had this much drama around him. Hogan had shit going, don't get me wrong, but not like this.
I've tried and tried and tried to have respect for the man and like enjoy him. And also, I'm not really enjoying his run so far. Like, I'm liking FTR. FTR is great. They're a phenomenal tag team with or without.
FTR deserves everything. They getting more.
Yeah, and they're phenomenal tag team with or without CM Punk. But
I just think he needs to be on this card.
Punk?
Yep.
Punk will be on the card.
He should be on
Samoa Joe, his challenge. Actually, that's another match that's probably going to get announced tomorrow or on Collision this week.
Oh, that'd be great.
Samoa Joe versus Punk for the Real World's Championship.
That'd be great.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm still not. I still am really not feeling this whole Real World's title storyline, but I guess it gives Collision something, and I think that's what they're trying to see is how the people feel about a second title. So I don't know. Um, I tell you who I would like to see on the card. I want to see me some Bullet Club Gold on the card. I want to see that Bang Bang Gang on that card because Jay White, Juice Robinson have actually made the Gun Club interesting, man. Like I'm enjoying all four of those guys together. Like
They should be on. They should be on the card too, because you at a venue like this, you got to
you
bring
need
the
to be
best.
throwing it at the wall.
Mhm.
Literally every big match you can think of,
Yep.
throwing it at the wall. That's why Omega versus Takesha doesn't excite me. I feel like some reason the other one did, and I cannot think of who the fuck it was. God damn it. And that's going to piss me off. But part of me also like kind of wants to see Omega in a singles match at All In. Like, I just Takeshita does. I like Takeshita, and I think he's really good. But we've seen it.
He just don't do it for me on this. No,
He's just not big enough to be
No.
facing Omega in this. Supposedly, it was supposed to be Daniel Bryan, but Daniel's not going to be ready.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, that's an Omega level match for All In.
He's getting over injury though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still hurt from right before Blood and Guts.
I thought he was still hurt.
Yeah, they thought he was going to be back in time, but he's not going to be. Whatever. So, I think All In still it needs a couple more like bangers. Like it needs a couple more just like like CM Punk versus Samoa Joe adds to that card, makes it a little bit better. The other two matches I just mentioned, CM Punk and FTR.
Let me ask you a question. It just popped in my head. Do you think we see the return of Jade?
It would be a good time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a really good time to do it and throw her into that women's title picture against Britt.
Yep.
Britt wins. Jade comes back and destroys her.
Yeah. And that reestablishes her.
Yeah. So
I don't know about going 60-0 again, but
yeah, no more. I mean,
don't think that happens
however, what if she did go 101?
Damn. Shoot. If anybody has that persona, if anybody has that look that can go 101, it would be Jade. It would be Jade. Strong as hell, cut, has gotten better as a wrestler. She still need to be a little bit better on a mic. But
you got to figure out that mic still.
She got to figure it out.
But she got the other two. Do it for me on the mic.
But she got the other two. She looked good and she can go. Do
you think they try her out as a face, possibly?
No, she needs to stay heel.
I don't know if she could even pull off a face.
No, I don't think she could. It's not in her to pull it. To me, in my opinion, it's not in her to pull off a face. Because when you pull off a face, you have to hold back so much of yourself.
It's kind of like Bianca Belair. Like, I didn't like her as a heel, but now, like, I'm like, I really don't like her as a face. The whole gimmick to me is just, it's lame.
Yeah.
It's Bayley 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah. And I get you trying to do the role model thing, but come
on. So yeah, I want Moxley's not on the card yet. Moxley,
he will be. I think he will.
Definitely needs to. Well, and the other thing is are they saving some match? It seems like they're saving some matches for All Out, and I'm just like, but you need to like, and this is where I'm worried.
Nothing.
This is where I'm worried is because of these two pay-per-views back to back. Right. It is going to make one of them be a lesser than pay-per-view.
They don't need to save nothing.
I agree. I think for these 2 weeks, Tony's got to go like
balls to the wall.
And he's got to tell people like, look, the next 2 weeks are going to suck, but it's going to be worth it.
Yep. You're going to be working extra hard these 2 weeks, but at the same point, it's going to be worth it, particularly if you're on TV.
Yes. Ricky fucking Starks, bro.
Starks.
Ricky, dude, have you seen any of his stuff recently? I think you would start to like him, dude. He is playing such a good heel right now. Just beat the shit out of Ricky the Steamboat Dragon with a belt a couple of weeks ago.
Damn.
And he is suspended for 30 days because of that, so he won't have a match at all out. And supposedly getting his manager's license and going to be managing somebody for the next 30 days. But interesting.
Now, I do want to bring up one thing that I saw this week, or a few days ago, last week, from AEW. Shout out to Rob Van Dam. He's in his 50s.
And dude, I gotta give it to him. It wasn't a bad fucking match. It wasn't some of the shit he was putting on an independent and in Impact.
And I doubt if Tony signs him, but
no.
Do you think WWE is looking at him, giving him a second look?
No.
And I'm not saying come back full time or what have you, but bring him back on stuff like
Performance Center.
Right. Yeah.
I don't see it. However, he's definitely not getting signed to AEW. He's slotted already to be in Philly for Mania. So I think Rob is doing exactly what Rob is going to do probably the rest of his career. I don't see a company re-sign.
Hit and move, stick and move.
Stick and move, doing independence, just doing what he wants to do, staying fucking high all the time. But however, I gotta say that match the other night was a good match. Him and Jack looked good together. It was a decent match.
Good for Rob.
It wasn't some of the shit he was putting on in Impact. So, and supposedly we might be getting a rematch of that at All In, which I would be okay with that.
That'd be all right.
I've also heard we might be getting Greedo at All In.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Damn. We're bringing everybody back.
So.
Damn.
Hey, bringing back some Impact.
Is he still married to Katie or Katie Forbes?
Yes, he is, dude. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the man, the myth, the legend,
children of all ages
is in the building. Well, no, he's not suitable for all ages.
He could be if he wanted to.
Is he even there?
He could be if he wanted to. Oh, I forgot to do something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Hey, Josie,
perfect.
I forgot to do something, and I'm sorry you didn't remind me.
Ah, yes. Yes.
You know he has a lookalike. You know he has a lookalike on TikTok.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Mm-hmm.
What is it like? Fucking California night? Is that it?
California.
Nevada night.
I got a question. I got a question.
Oh shit.
I got a question. Okay, hey, two questions. First question: if you were Triple H, what's the first thing you're approving when you take his spot in office? What's the first thing you're doing?
Well, did you hear that Triple H will not be on the board once they merge?
And that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I am approving.
When your daughter quits on you, you know it's bad. He fired his own damn son.
He did.
Triple H should walk away. Triple H should walk away and watch that shit burn down.
Yep. Vince is stupid, man. Vince is stupid. You need Triple H by your side just to have an ally.
Oh, if you're wondering what I would approve WWE talent being able to work with other promotions. Yes. That's what I would approve.
Yes. That would be a real, like, if I had total control of Triple H first day, I'd be on the phone with Tony Khan. I'd be like, let's do a real Forbidden Door.
Exactly. That's best for business.
Fucking happen.
Exactly.
And it would be just as quick as they did the first one. Like 3 months. Boom.
Yeah, the first thing I'll do is I'll contact Tony Khan, TK. I don't give a fuck. I want to see Kenny versus Roman. Let's get it popping.
Yes. I want to see Moxley versus Seth.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be beautiful. I'd love that again. Oh,
I would love just the story of that. The story of that would be amazing.
And I want to see Kenny versus Roman to prove who's the true best wrestler in the world. Kenny Omega.
I want to see. I want to see.
Roman Reigns is not even the best wrestler in the WWE.
I want to
He's
see
not the
Jade
best
versus.
wrestler.
I want to see Jade versus Rhea.
Jade versus
What up?
Rhea would be a great one too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can have who's Liv gonna go up against? I need Liv to go up against something like
Willow
Sky
Nightingale.
Blue.
I need Liv to go against Sky Blue. That's what I need Liv to go up against.
Ooh,
No, we need
that's too much ass in one ring.
No, we need
my
Nikita.
God. That'd be
No,
fantastic.
we need Nikita.
It's fantastic.
No, we need Nikita Lyons versus Sky Blue versus Tony Storm versus who's gonna be number 4? Bailey?
It would be who you said first.
Liv?
Liv, yeah.
Yes.
All that booty in that ring. That ring couldn't support it.
Oh, that ring gonna collapse like Brock Lesnar did the Big Show. That's what's gonna happen.
Damn, I'll be right there for that. I'll be right there for it.
I'll be front row. Put some damn. I know you like some damn Xia Li. Will I know you love you some?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, have mercy.
Oh Lord Jesus.
We've been talking about the card so far for All In.
This card has got to get
at the moment. It's a little lackluster.
The card has got to get better, man. It's got to get better.
Now, I was telling Will the potential matches that we're probably going to get. Omega's announcing his opponent tomorrow night. I've heard it's either going to be Takeshita or it's going to be a three-way match with him, Ibushi, and Hangman, and I cannot remember the other team for the fucking life.
But this isn't what we want, though. This isn't what we want.
No. I want to see, me and Will both agreed that we should be getting a more high-profile match for Omega for this All In. And then
where's Will?
You're gonna get CM Punk versus. You're gonna get hang on. You're gonna get CM Punk versus Samoa Joe, and the rumor is you're gonna get Jericho versus Ospreay, which I'm okay with.
Jericho versus Ospreay.
Yeah, it's a good match.
You better put Ospreay over, damn it.
Yeah,
I mean, but I would have rather put Will Ospreay with someone like fucking what's his name with Swerve than fucking Chris.
I like this Sting Darby Swerve AR Fox match. I think that's a great match. No.
I mean, I'm not excited for a Will Ospreay versus Chris, but will it be good? Probably. I mean, we all know Chris is going to get his ass whipped by Will Ospreay. Actually, now hold on. Now thinking about it,
that'd be a great match.
Seeing Chris Jericho get his ass beat by Will Ospreay don't sound too bad. I'm interested, but I'm not. This ain't what we want. This is not what we all know. What we want. CMFTR versus the Elite.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
We got one half. We got FTR versus the Young Bucks.
Yeah,
but
FTR was not involved in the drama with
the Young Bucks.
So
just fuck them.
Like, come on. I think that
we should at least be getting Punk versus Omega.
Yeah. Punk's got to be on this card. As much as I hate him,
Punk's
got to be on this card.
Punk is gonna Punk Samoa Joe.
Punk's got to be on this card. Yep, he's got to be.
I think that's going to be the match for that. It's Punk versus Joe.
Yeah,
that'll be a badass match. They've always had great matches together.
And then they have history. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Honestly, Kill, you came in and we were probably wrapping up.
The
shit.
Second thing
Okay.
I wanted to ask is this. The second thing I want to ask is this. How do you guys feel about Judgment Day right now?
Overexposed. Way too fucking overexposed.
Yeah.
To
me right now, the best thing in Judgment Day is the heat Dom has. I love it.
And I think the Judgment Day is killing Rhea.
I agree with that too.
I really think
that and the mommy gimmick is killing Rhea. I think it's done. It's done.
Well, what's really killing Rhea is that. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Kill. I have a question for y'all. Once you said.
Well, I was gonna say what's really killing Rhea is that there's no genuine challengers for her. They're feeding her
They're not
people like
building any stories though either.
yeah.
Like they're not
The
trying to
storyline,
build
though,
any
it's like
stories with anybody.
it's like they're just happy for her to be the champion.
Yeah, and so they're just giving her this. Basically, they're having her having everybody job out to her, and it's just no point. They
Right.
just-
Why are you having a Candice LeRae job out to Rhea Ripley where they should both be in a title match at a Payback or a Fastlane? They should start building up the other women. Why are you gonna job out fucking Indy, a young new talent, to Rhea Ripley? Let's build her up first so that we can take it's ass. Like the Judgment Day is main eventing every fucking Raw. It's the same fucking match,
because they're trying to build a new bloodline.
but it won't work. it's
I know.
not. Like
The bloodline was a one. It was lightning in a bottle.
yeah. And it just by accident during the pandemic era, it just worked. You can't replicate that.
Right. Can't replicate it.
So my question, a friend of mine asked me this the other day. Who do you think is the better Latino heel, Dominic or Eddie? Now, hang on a second.
Eddie.
In my opinion, I would say I enjoyed Eddie's more dirty face run than his heel work,
Mm-hmm.
where he was kind of the anti-face guy. I really enjoyed that, and I do think the organic heat that Dominic has been able to create. I have never seen someone be able to create this much heat to where he can barely speak on the microphone so organically like Dom has. Well, you got to give him that.
Just so disrespectful for you to say something
Like the hate.
Hold on. I'm not gonna let you put down Eddie because when you go back and you
I'm
look
not
at what
putting down
did,
Eddie.
because when you go back and look at what Eddie did, almost everything Eddie did was freaking magic.
I agree with that.
Even that shit with China, that shit was fucking magic.
Oh yeah, the
And-
original mommy.
Yeah,
the
original mom. Yeah,
I love I love that shit.
Well, and I'm not.
And
But
then go back and look
that
at
that Eddie, I wouldn't necessarily consider a heel. Eddie always cheated. Eddie always lied. No matter if he was a heel or
Dom ain't got a
that
damn
was
thing
my
on Eddie.
that was I was not trying to shit on Eddie at all. You know,
Mm.
Eddie's one of my favorites. Like that was not my intention.
Dom ain't got a damn thing on Eddie. Not a damn thing.
But I'm just talking about the organic heat that the man has managed to build. That's all I'm talking.
And where's the heat at now?
It's
Still there. It's
Where's the
there.
heat
It's
at now.
it's piped in slightly every now and then. I do think it's piped in, but
it's deteriorating ever so slowly. But you
the
can't
hate. No people.
But you
still
can't say
hate
that.
it.
Still
about-
can't talk on a mic. He still can't talk on a mic. And
He
especially after
he
they
can't
put the North
speak
American title
ever.
on him.
But if you go back and look at everything that Eddie did,
I
from
agree with you.
WCW to WWE,
The only thing that really
he's
wasn't successful in his WWE run was the Radicals. That was the only thing that really wasn't successful.
yeah. But everything else was good. And if you go, he was more entertaining than Dom. Way better.
I
on the
agree.
mic
I
than
agree with
Dom.
you on that. I do agree with you on that. I was just meaning the
Heel
way
heat.
that Dom has organically built this heat. It's impressive.
Yes.
That's all I meant. But
The work Dom's put into the character alone is admirable. Eddie is better than Dom in every way. Okay,
yes,
Will, don't worry. We ain't trying to hoe Eddie. Eddie's better on the mic, in the ring, and
Devil's
everything.
advocate, Will. I got to play both sides here. I got to get
Yes.
Love
I
Eddie.
hate Dom more than anybody on this podcast. I can't stand the motherfucker. He
Those
doesn't deserve
matches that
Rhea.
Eddie-
But he's
even those
doing
matches
his
that-
job.
even
Congratulations,
those-
Rhea Ripley, on her engagement, by the way.
Even fuck that. Anyway,
Yeah, salty motherfucker.
that's just one less one that we have. Fuck that.
Okay.
We can get with. Anyway, even with his matches with Brock were good matches.
Oh, Eddie, yeah.
Yeah, we're good,
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
Yeah,
Eddie didn't do wrong when it came to a ring. Like he was always great.
Eddie
And
was perfect to me.
yeah, it was.
remember too, Dom is still very young.
That's true.
And
Don's like my age. He's like 24
Yeah.
or something like
Like
that.
24, 25.
he
Yeah,
could easily one day be on that level because he does have the lineage for it.
he does. He does.
So especially getting into the WWE so young. Nepotism.
I thought the little angle that they played where Eddie was his daddy, they should have kept that going.
Oh, I feel like at some point it's gonna come up. It's
Yeah.
going.
It is.
They're definitely going for more of an Eddie look on him with that mullet. They're
Yeah.
trying to get him to.
I'm about to piss Will off, Josie. You ready? He's about to be pissed. I'm about to irritate him. I see Dominic being world champion in about 5 years.
Oh,
I'm
hell no.
Times
I
five.
know.
No.
Will,
I see
Will,
it.
that's not a
He
bad
looks like a
argument.
black
I
hook.
can see it.
He looked like a
He's
Burger
gonna be-
King frack hook. Hell no.
He's gonna be world champ. He's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
have.
He gonna,
He's-
Will,
It's
stay-
gonna
to
happen.
me-
Will,
To me,
Will,
he's gonna stay on the mid card round. To me,
Will, look at how
you can't put the world
legacies-
championship for
look-
everybody.
Look at like how legacies are treated in WWE.
Charlotte Flair.
Hold up now. Hold up.
They
Yeah.
spend their
Hold
whole
up now.
career in WWE.
He ain't gonna be no world champion.
He will give him
I
5
think-
years.
He ain't
I
gonna be
think
no world
he-
champion.
In 5 years, do you know how much he could grow in that time?
He ain't be no champ.
I
He's
think he
okay.
will be.
He's
There were
decent
people
in the
that
ring.
said that about Eddie too, Will. There were
Yeah.
people that said that about Eddie.
I never thought that Seth, Roman, and Dean were going to be world champs
I thought
Until the-
You
honestly,
didn't say that
when I was a
yourself.
kid. When I was a kid, I
You
didn't think
say
so.
that yourself.
When I was a kid, I was like
I
10
saw
when they
that
Seth to
debuted.
me, Seth to me was the only legitimate world
I saw
champion.
that.
out
He
of
was the
that
only
group.
one to me.
Yeah.
He was the
Now,
only one out of the shield to me to be a world champ. He the only one
Now,
that I saw.
to-
I didn't
to
see it for
me-
Roman or Ambrose.
to me, how do you rate those three's careers? Like, is it Mox, Seth, Roman, or is it Seth, Mox, Roman? To me, Roman is bottom no matter what. Like,
Now, current
Seth,
Roman
Roman.
can't be bottom.
Mox
Roman's
Seth
in-
I
Roman.
disagree with that. I still don't think he
I
wrestles.
way disagree with that.
If
Yeah,
it's heel Roman's goaded. But
It's not that. He still wrestles at the bottom tier of those three guys.
just because he doesn't like to wrestle, he's a fucking asshole.
When he's in the ring, it's not as good as the other two guys.
He didn't defend the world championship for 4 months, by the way, this year after WrestleMania. That shit's crazy to me.
That's some bullshit.
And supposedly he's going to be off the card till like maybe Rumble.
That's some bullshit.
No, he'll be back for Saudi Arabia for the Saudi show for Crown Jewel. He'll be back, and he'll definitely. They're gonna get his ass on. We might get Seth versus Roman for Survivor Series. He'll be
But,
back, maybe.
So, Will, where would you go? Is it Mox Seth or Seth Mox?
Mike Seth.
I agree.
Seth.
To me, Mox did the absolute best thing for his career in leaving. And AEW was Moxley's like golden ticket, basically.
Because
It's
at the
let
end of the
him
day-
be himself. It's let him do exactly. It's got him clean. Like
Yep, he's happy. You can tell.
Because at the end of the day, WWE ain't nothing but a place of political bullshit. That's exactly what it is. And some people got it. I've been saying it for years. She ain't gonna do it, but I keep saying for years, Natalya need to get the fuck out of there. If
It's
she
too
wants
late. It's too
it is
late.
Too late,
for
bro.
it, but she
It's too
should have
late.
been gone from there. You imagine Natalya in Impact?
She should have left prior to AEW forming, but definitely should have left when AEW formed.
Oh,
Do you know someone who should leave AEW, go to WWE, and would really benefit from it? This pains me because they've wasted him. Wardlow.
I don't know about Wardlow.
Look,
I think Wardlow can
should
still succeed in AEW. I just don't know why they keep pulling him off TV.
Right.
put him on NXT, he'll shine on NXT. And they build him up, and then you put him on SmackDown or Raw. There you go. I think they're just
Trying
shitting
to
on
remember,
Wardlow.
it's different. Sports entertainment is different than wrestling. Not everybody
Way
can do it.
different. It's
And I
way
just
that
don't know
would
if Wardlow would be successful in
that
WWE.
wrestling
Oh, the
style in
WWE machine. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
and that wrestling style in WWE is different too.
Yeah.
choreographed like a motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
You have a point. That's not what he's used to.
I just
But
don't see Wardlow succeeding. Plus,
Not everybody
man,
can-
that
not
man
everybody-
is day one AEW. Like he's
and not everybody can adjust to that learning curve. Your schedule automatically ramps up once you sign that first
300
WWE
plus
contract.
days.
Yeah, you rest the only in WWE. You're only home if you're hurt.
And if
Yeah.
you're hurt, you're losing a spot.
Yep.
that's tough. But again, oh, by the way, the bloodline story still sucks. Fuck that story.
Supposedly, I read today that this whole thing with Jay is supposed to be a cooling down period for it. It's supposed to kind of, and then it's going to come back supposedly because the Jay and Jimmy match is supposed to. It sounds like is going to happen at Philly.
Well, it's weird because Rikishi accidentally leaked something on his Twitter.
Yeah,
I think you know what I'm talking about, right?
I saw it.
He's gonna referee a match at Payback.
Payback. I don't see that happening, especially now.
Solo versus Jimmy, maybe. I could see that.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting match.
I could see Solo. I don't think Jimmy and Jay's happening.
Slide back with Roman or no? I did not watch SmackDown.
Almost. He told Roman he didn't.
And why is everybody talking about some of your boy AEW bound? Stop that shit. Just
Who?
stop that shit.
Oh, Jay, it's a troll. It's a troll. It's a troll.
Stop trolling.
Still under contract. He's
Stop
not going to
that shit.
AEW.
It's a troll.
Yeah, that's
No.
all. No one
It's the IWC is having fun and trolling Jay right now. That's what's happening.
If we're gonna have fun, we're gonna have fun with this.
Oh, hell yeah. She ain't got no titties though. But she got
I don't give a who gives a shit about the breast meat. You got okay. Wait, before I think about, you got to put that in the chat later. Josie, Jimmy, he told Roman he didn't do it for Roman. He did it to cost Jay. But then Roman said that if you join with me again, I'll make you the right hand man. And Jimmy was thinking about it. Then Jay came out and interrupted the whole thing. Yeah. So Jimmy might join back up with Roman, which makes zero sense.
That'd be a damn shame.
They're just trying to drag this shit on. That's what it is.
That'd be because you went through that whole shit for nothing.
Because Roman said if he makes him the right hand man, Jimmy was interested when he said that. So he did do it, I guess, to get back in the blood. We don't know.
Bullshit.
It's fucking stupid, and I'm tired of it. I'm done. It's trash now. Cody should have beat him at Mania. That's what I still believe that. Cody should have beat him at Mania. And that shit there. And then SummerSlam could be Jay versus Roman for the head of the table, tribal chief, and then Jay beats Roman.
Bro, you could have set it up where Cody didn't take both titles off of him.
Oh my God, yes. You can have it to where, he beats him for the WWE title.
Yes, there would have been better ways to do it. I agree.
On Raw, Heyman comes out and says the contract you signed was.
Care about that? They wanted the records.
They want the record. They got to get him up to 1,000 days as champion. And he's going to get up to Hulk Hogan's record by next year. Here we go with this shit. I just want him to lose at this point. I'm tired of it. This fucker has had that time.
When he finally loses is going to be insane. If it happens in Philly, the roof might blow off the stadium.
Yeah, it might.
Because we're all only Roman Reigns super cock blower fanboys are okay with this, but
the ones that are going around saying, acknowledge your tribal chief. Yeah.
Fuck it. I got people on Twitter talking about Roman for Survivor Series. It should have winner take all, Seth versus Roman, and Roman walks out.
No.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
No.
Why not? You don't want that? You want Roman? Because you know Roman's winning that. Roman cannot. He is not taking the pin in that match. It's not. Seth is going to lose. They want it to be winner. They want Dom versus Ray to unify the world, the United States and NXT champion. They want that next for Payback. Dom versus Ray unification match. I don't know what is wrong with the IWC.
They're a bunch of sad people.
I can't say what I want to say, but I'll just say they're speds. That's the
But
best thing.
I rarely do this, but my eyes hurt. I'm tired, so we are going to close out this show.
You suck, Will. But yeah,
What the hell? I suck. I ain't do nothing. Damn
you
it.
suck, EO Sky.
We are
Yeah,
2
there
weeks.
you go. Hell yeah.
We are 2 weeks out from All In, and we all agree that this card's got to get better. Like,
Got
it's gotta
to.
get better. For the
I
biggest
have-
pro wrestling show ever, like it's got to be better.
I have faith. I do think having MJF and my boy.
That would be a great match
Well, they're gonna wrestle for the ROH tag titles, right?
at 0 hour. Oh,
Why?
He back.
fuck.
I'm back. Why?
It's to add more to the story, and I think add more when Cole stabs him in the back.
Because they're gonna win. They're gonna win the tag titles. Like I see
Probably.
them. I can see them.
And it's also the only title that Cole has not held in ROH. It will make him a Grand Slam ROH champion.
Oh, he's winning. Oh yeah, they're gonna win.
So
Wait, that means MJF's gonna be double champion.
yeah. And then when Cole stabs him in the back, Cole will be a double champion. It won't last because I think Cole wins that match at All In. I really do. He's gonna stab him in the back and win. He's gonna go heel.
Or maybe he's using the 0 hour match to like weaken MJF or something.
Too. I thought that too. Accidentally injure him.
Or maybe he's gonna make whoever's the holders like beat him up more than they should. I don't know. This could they could be cooking with this one, Will.
Just drop off the ring and walk out and let MJF get his ass kicked.
For like 10 minutes. And then he comes back in. Oh no, what happened? And they pin him and it's over. Oh my, that would be fucked up. That would be great, but it would be fucked up. You hear that, Will? I know he was looking at that sky blue picture. No, he's looking at that sky blue picture.
No, man, trying to fix the YouTube channel for this episode.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. We'll be back next week. I think we'll have all 4 people here. Make sure you join us. That's it. We're out.
All right, you guys. You have a good night.
Fuck y'all.